And now, bringing pop culture and horror to you. Horror Pop After Midnight with Robin Nelson.
I'm in with Horror Pop After Midnight. I'm here at Days of the Dead, Indianapolis. I'm a filmmaker, Joe Lam. How's it going, Joe?
It's going good, Robin.
So tell us about your film.
Well, it's called The Fetus. It's starring Bill Moseley, Lauren Rivera, and it's about a young couple who get pregnant with a half-human, half-demonic fetus with a thirst for blood.
So how'd you get Lauren to be part of this? Did she like the script?
Well, we had Bill first that we cast, and then I went through 7,500 actresses to find her. And, you know, she loved the screenplay, she loved the story, and really wanted to work with Bill, and so that's how we got her on board.
All right, so this film took you about 4 years to make.
Yeah, so I mean that includes, you know, development, writing, you know, pre-production, production, all the way through. We had a long post-production process, and we also did test screenings, and we had to go back to Pennsylvania to shoot a better ending because people loved the story, but they said they wanted more.
Right, so what's it mostly about for someone's interested to see it?
Well, if you love horror, if you love body horror, this is inspired by The Thing and A Nightmare on Elm Street. I love 80s horror, and so this is, if you like that type of style, this is going to be right up your alley.
Ooh. So are you a big horror fan?
Oh yeah, I mean, going back to like Exorcist, when I saw it as a kid, it just like scarred me for life.
So was that the first horror film you got into that really got you to be part of the horror community?
That's the one that I remember. Again, I was so young, I shouldn't have seen it at that age, you know, and it worked in me. But other things like Poltergeist, you know, and we had The Fly, Alien, so a whole bunch of horror that I've, you know, just grown up with.
So have you showed it to any of the film festivals so far?
No, we didn't. We actually didn't do much of the festival run because we had the two names, Bill and Lauren, so we knew we would be able to sell it, and so we kind of left the festivals for more up-and-coming filmmakers. I've already won like over 60 awards for my short films combined, so I kind of felt like let's just leave it there. I don't need any more awards. That's why we come out here to the conventions to meet the fans in person. So the festivals, we kind of just left that behind.
Okay, that's cool because there's a lot of filmmakers I've talked to. They would go straight to distribution instead of the film festivals.
Yeah, we were self-distributing at first, so we got in a few theaters, but then we decided to go get a distributor and an international sales agent. So now they're going to be putting the film on up to 60 platforms, and then of course worldwide.
So every great horror film has a great film score. So who's your composer?
Oh, that's interesting. Our producer Brent Trotter, who did a lot of the sound effects design. He did the music. You know, he didn't create it from scratch, but he was pulling it from libraries because he's a horror fan too. So he knew exactly what needed to be done, and people have complimented the music as well for that.
That's pretty good. So what's your next project after this?
Well, I'm planning to have two of them. The one is actually an action sci-fi, but then as long as this goes well and the fans really love The Fetus and they come out and support it, we'll be doing a sequel to The Fetus.
Ooh, I like to hear that.
I can't say much, to be honest, you know, so, but again, depends on how well this movie does, if the fans really like it and support it.
So how have been the fans so far? You've been meeting them at different conventions.
I love it. We've probably been done close to a dozen conventions this year. I think we'll continue to do it. I love it. The fans love it. And, you know, it's just connecting and talking about horror, whether it's our film or other films, you know.
So when you're not filmmaking or writing or being behind the camera, do you have a geeky passion that you enjoy?
A geeky passion? Oh, I'm like all in with this. So I'm always like writing on my spare time, you know, just trying to like get better at storytelling constantly. But other than that, it's just, you know, I don't know, just trying to figure out how to break the next story.
So where can everybody find you on social media?
Social media, all of our social media is The Fetus Film, even our website, thefetusfilm.com. And yeah, and I appreciate you taking the time to interview, Robin. And I have to ask you, what's your t-shirt size?
It's Mad Max, man. Check this out, man.
Your T-shirt size.
Oh, my T-shirt. Oh, I thought I was talking about my shirt, Mad Max. I feel like an airhead now. No, my T-shirt size is extra large.
All right, well, here you go.
And there you have it. All right.
That's for you.
I thought you were talking about...
Sponsored by FilmOhio.org. Check out other episodes of Horror Pop After Midnight on Spreaker, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. And there you have it.